Hello, foresters and firefighters. My name is Stiltskin, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, where we have landed in what seems to be an exceptionally cursed forest, and out there somewhere is a princess and a black mage in need of help. Before we go, though, a little bit of housekeeping just to explain some of how this game works. So, every character basically has a class assigned to them innately. So Sedan is a thief, Steiner is a knight, Vivi is a black mage, Garnet is a white mage, etc. So they have abilities that can't really be changed in that regard. However, how you obtain new abilities inside of that class is determined by the items that you have equipped. So you can see, I have a Mage Masher equipped that I managed to steal in one of the previous fights, and that gives me the ability to learn the active abilities, Detect and Flee. Those are skills that I can use in battle. Then the rest of my equipment, like the leather hat, gives me the ability to learn fire, except Sedan isn't a mage, so he can't learn fire, which means it doesn't teach him an ability, it just gives him, you know, defensive stats. Then we have these S abilities, which I'm not sure, I think it stands for status abilities or something along those lines. These are passive abilities that you can equip on your character and learn from the various items that you pick up around the game. And they give you passive abilities, but they must be paid for by using these ability stones, ability crystals, whatever, to equip them, and each of them has a particular cost. And currently I'm equipping everything because I can, but as the game goes on, we'll have enough abilities that it becomes worthwhile changing your setup from environment to have different kinds of abilities. For example, Beast Killer deals lethal damage to beasts, which means it doubles the damage I do to animal foes, like foes who are animals. There's also Bug Killer and Bird Killer and Man Eater, like, which all increase the amount of damage that you deal to certain kinds of enemies. And that's the basic character progression system in the game, is you level up and get better stats, and then you get better equipment, and that teaches you new abilities that you can then use in actual battles. Now, you may notice that Sedan is level 6, and the last time you saw him, he was level 1, and that's because I spent a little bit of time just running around on my own, grinding him up to level 6 for one very specific reason, and that is the way that stealing works in this game. Steal in this game is basically an ability whose success rate is determined by your level plus your spirit stat versus the enemy's level and their spirit stat. So if you have a higher level, you have a higher chance of stealing from lower level enemies, which is why I wanted Sedan to be a little bit higher level for this, because I'm going to need to steal some items in some of the fights that are coming up here, but if Sedan is level 1, it can take a billion years to make that happen. And there's also a decent chance that he can get knocked out before he actually manages to steal the thing. So that's just a little bit of a... Just to make this go a little bit smoother. I've also made a couple of very small changes. For example, I now have a high-speed mode. It's something that I found out the HD mod that I'm using, like the upscale, AI upscale mod I'm using, actually disables that little boost by default, which is slightly annoying, but you had to go into some settings and enable it manually, so I've done so. I've also increased... This is a little bit technical, but basically battles in this game by default run at about 15 frames per second. That's the way the game is programmed, that's the way the game was created to run. Battles run at 15 frames per second, but outside of battle, it runs at a steady 30 frames per second. And that's something I think was programmed around to partly account for the limitations of the PSX hardware, like the PS1. Having 4 player characters on screen plus however many enemies could only handle so much after all. On modern hardware, that limitation doesn't exist, so I've told the game to run the battles at 18 frames per second. Now, the one problem with increasing the frame rate, like, why don't I just increase it to 60? Well, because game time is tied to frame rate in this game, so if I increase the battle speed to 60, the battles would look very smooth, but they would also run like 4 times as fast as they normally do. But increasing it just a little bit to 18 frames per second, or 20 frames per second if you prefer, speeds battles up a little bit, which is nice, and it also just, it smooths out the animations a little bit, it looks a little bit nicer, without getting up into hyperspeed territory. So I did that, and I also did another minor edit, where, like, when you get into battles, you get this smear that comes on and, like, smears out the screen, and transitions you into the fight. Normally, that thing takes, I think it's 30 frames of that smear before you get the transition into the battle scene. I told the game to turn that down to a 20-frame smear, so that it takes less time when I get a random encounter to actually get into battle. And those are like small optimizations that don't really change much, but they just make the game slightly less slow-paced and slightly less of a hassle, which is one of the weaknesses of Final Fantasy IX, is that it was programmed to, like, run at the very edges of the PS1's capacity, and so a lot of it is kind of, even today, like, rather slow and clunky. So I decided to very mildly edit some of that. Anyway, she's in trouble? What the hell is that?
Release the princess at once?
Yeah, like it's really gonna listen to you. Come on! Say hello to this game's version of limit breaks. So it says here that Steiner says that trance is induced by a surge of emotion. That's not quite true. Trance in this game is induced by getting hit by the enemy over and over again until your trance meter goes all the way up. And when it's all the way up, then you get into trance mode where you can use... Some characters get special abilities. Some characters just have their power increased substantially. Like Steiner, when he's in trance, his attack power just shoots way the hell up, and he becomes incredibly powerful in his physical attacks. Zidane gains the ability to use these rather extremely powerful special attacks called Dyne, which allow him to do... In this case, I was using free energy, which just does damage to one enemy. He also has Tidal Flame, which does damage to all enemies, which I couldn't use because then it would have hit Garnet, and if Garnet dies, you game over. Anyway,
Princess? Princess!
What the heck? Where did they go? She's gone. I was too scared to cast any spells. That monster's probably gonna eat her.
How could I let this happen?
Don't worry, she's not dead yet. That monster was only a minion. He's probably gonna take her to his master.
That means the princess might still... Come, we must go find her at once.
Well... Let me go! Help me! And here's why I spent a little bit of time leveling up Zidane, basically. Because there's two very useful items to steal from this prison cage. The previous one, there was no point stealing from him. Like, he didn't have anything useful. But this one does. And so I need to manage Vivi's HP, make sure that he doesn't, like, die from having health absorbed from him. And I need to steal from the prison cage, and I need to make sure that the prison cage doesn't die before I get to steal all the nice things that I want from it. It's got two things. It's got a broadsword, and it's got a leather wrist. And it's the leather wrist that I'm really after here. I'm kind of trying to make sure that Vivi doesn't accidentally kill the prison cage with his magic before I have the chance to steal everything from it, so we're gonna do some counterintuitive nonsense here. Now, there's more than one reason... Oops. There's more than one reason to steal. And I need to heal Vivi as well. There's more than one reason to steal things from a lot of enemies in this game. And one of those reasons is that Zidane, at one point, gains an active ability that he can use in battle that deals damage based on how many times he has managed to successfully steal something from an enemy over the course of the game. Which is highly useful, and I would like to be able to use it. Come on. And again, if Zidane had been a lower level, this would take even longer. Zidane, would you please... Okay, where was Vivi at? He can take one more. Come on! I need that leather wrist. It has some abilities that I want. Now, most of the things that you can steal are not, like, items that are exclusive to stealing. Some of them are. Like, there's a few completely unique items that you can only steal from enemies. See, Dan, would you please? But, most of them you'll be able to buy eventually. So if I can't steal from this guy, it's not a huge loss. I'm gonna stop healing him now. There we go, finally. That cost me a lot of potions. And there we go. Jeez. Boy, howdy, that sure did take too long. Ew, thanks. Are you alright? Yeah, I think so. Princess. You guys are lucky. If it weren't for Sedan, you'd both be dead. Some of the monsters in this forest reproduce by planting seeds in other animals. And when the seeds sprout, it's hasta la vista, you're mincemeat. Am I gonna die? Nah, you're gonna be fine. Here, drink this. It'll remove all the seeds from your body.
Princess, I'm coming right now. Stand aside.
Room behind you. Go.
The princess is in grave danger. Do you intend to abandon her?
You're in no condition.
Don't worry about the princess. The boss will think of something.
Hey, stop!
Get some rest.
Yeah, and take that medicine I gave you.
Damn it. I can't just stand here. The princess's life rests in my hands. What can their boss possibly accomplish? This medicine smells terrible. And the color, this is obviously poison. I can't take it anymore. God help me.
Shrug.
Well, hey, not bad. Forget it. Monsters born out of the mist are crawling everywhere.
So what? There's nothing out there we can handle.
Yeah, but what are we gonna do about the wounded?
We can take him with us.
How are we gonna carry all of them? Trust me. We go out now and we'll all get wasted. My boys come before the princess. You know, it's too bad. We're gonna stay put till everyone recovers. You better not step 1 foot outside the ship, you got that?
I can't believe you're abandoning her. You're nothing but a big coward. There's a treasure chest there. Thank you. Well, the structure's in poor condition. Perhaps I can break out by ramming into the wall.
Fire! Fire! Let me out! Oh. I'm still not feeling well. What's this? What an ugly doll. Princess gone at age 15? How dare they write their princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess is not 15, she's 16. Princess.
Yeah, Ruby fell off the ship. Where'd everybody go? And what am I supposed to do now? Again, apologies to the entirety of the southern U.S.
It should be here somewhere. Huh? Damn! Where is it? What happened to my garnet doll? Man, how am I supposed to sleep now? Jeez. Poor little doll. The fire probably caught it.
That was a detail we maybe didn't need to know.
Let's check, people. I guess they don't call it Evil Force for nothing.
Right then, the leather wrist, because I believe it still has... It doesn't teach me Flea Gill, but it has Beast Killer, and it has Blizzard, which is the important thing that I wanted from it. Because Vivi will need to learn that.
I gave that black mage some medicine. He'll be alright. Why didn't you go see him? I think he wants to thank you.
Oh. Thank you for helping me.
Ah, don't mention it. Besides, it was your black magic that saved the day. You know, you got some major power for such a little guy. What's wrong? Are you peeved at me because I called you little? Hey, you're a great mage with great powers, all right? To hell with looks, it's what's inside that counts.
I'm sorry. When that monster caught her, I couldn't do anything.
Hey, don't worry about the princess. I'll get her back, I promise.
Thank you, Mr. Sedan.
Whoa, that's the first time anyone's called me mister. Just call me Sedan, all right?
Okay, Sedan.
Jeez, he was pretty down. Maybe I shouldn't have made that promise. I don't even know if I'll be able to find her. Man, I never felt so strange. Maybe fate brought us together. I can't explain it. Man, I can't stop thinking about her.
You can't just say go look for her and go do it, but we're gonna say forget it for the moment.
No, the boss is right. The guys come first. Jeez, I don't know what to do.
Because if you go immediately, then you don't get this scene.
She looked kind of sad. Like she's all alone or something. I wonder what's troubling her. She didn't look the type that would consult others either. Maybe we have something in common then. This is crazy. I don't even know her. What am I gonna do? Yeah. What's there to think about? She's cute and she's in trouble. That's all that matters. There you are. Why do you look so serious? Uh-oh. What are you up to this time? I'm gonna take that knight and the black mage to find the princess. You're crazy. Man, you don't even know what's out there. Besides, there's no way the boss will allow that. I know. Sheesh, why do you always gotta play hero? The boss is gonna kill you. Well, what are you waiting for? Go talk to the boss.
Blank is a good friend, by the way.
We locked that old knight up in the instrument storage room. He fusses a little from time to time, but he hasn't been all that bad.
Let's see. Any treasure chests? Yes.
Did you hear that? Something crying.
And a rubber helm, which we'll need for Steiner.
Am I gonna die here?
Took you long enough. I fell asleep, damn it. So, you leaving, eh?
Yeah, I promised Garnet I'd kidnap her.
I didn't ask you why. I can't blame you, though. She's damn beautiful. I guess that's reason enough. Well, I hope you're ready, because I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules.
All right.
Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room. We got more room there.
I'm gonna have to take a break between recording these so long as I'm doing Baku's voice, because goddamn, it's rough on me. As ever.
I ain't holding back.
And this is another reason why I bothered to level up Sedan a little bit, because we're gonna steal again. He has some useful items that we want. Iron sword immediately. Nice. Potion. Good. I think that's it. Is it? Yeah, we're done. Good.
That tickles. You gotta fight better than that.
Ah, damn it. Critical. Oh well.
Alright, you win. I'll be damned. Bravo! Go find your princess.
Oh, damn, that hurt. He pulled his punches till that last one.
I'm surprised you beat him. You're a little tougher than you look.
I can't believe you're leaving. You're crazy. Way to go, Sedan. I unlocked the door to storage, so you're free to go to talk to that knight. And so we will. Come on, you're too old to be playing with a doll.
Silence! A scoundrel like you could never understand. I'm just overwhelmed with concern for the princess. If only you rogues hadn't kidnapped her. This is all your fault. If anything should happen to the princess, I will have your head.
Take it easy, jeez. I'm gonna go look for her now. I'll let you come with me if you promise to be good. What do you say, Rusty?
Rusty! I'm Adalbert Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with you conniving thieves.
Captain? I figured you were a private with that cheap rusty armor. Look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to do on my own. I just want to save Garnet.
You'd better not be lying, because if you are, I won't hesitate to kill you.
Yeah, I'm counting on you, Rusty.
Make no mistake, only going with you to rescue the princess. I will deal with you personally when this is over.
Whatever.
It may be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master Vivi's help as well.
Why are you calling him Master?
You fool. That black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want him to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. We need Master Vivi's powers to rescue the princess.
All right, let's go talk to Vivi. But first, let's go back in and grab the treasure chest. Thank you. And let's get Steiner equipped as well. Beast Killer I can get from elsewhere. Bug Killer I'll need. Antibody, please. Oh, right, no, I can't get Beast Killer from elsewhere right now. Okay. Yeah, but I'll get Beast Killer later. Like, I'll have other ways to get a hold of it. I'd rather have him have higher attack power right now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong way. Let's see. Treasure chest.
And a leather hat.
I heard you beat the boss. You sure have something. I don't know why the boss was laughing afterwards. Maybe you hit him too hard.
Well, Vivi, we're ready to go look for the princess. Really? That's great. Be careful, okay? Actually, we want you to come with us, too. Huh? But I can't do anything.
Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that monster. In all honesty, I hold your power in greater esteem than I do this scoundrel's.
But I'm scared. I couldn't even move last time.
Please, Master Vivi. For the sake of Princess Garnet and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance.
Come on, you're Black Mage, you're crying out loud. Show us what you got. All right, let's get going. Okay. I'll try my best.
Thank you, Master Vivi. Master Vivi.
Yeah?
It's about your black magic. I wish to try an experiment. Yes, I was wondering if...
Magic sword? Okay, I'll give it a try.
Okay. Jeez, you really dick her, huh? Well, I can't sit around knowing a girl's in trouble. Goes against my nature. Whatever, you're full of crap. Oh, I get it. You're jealous that I'm gonna get me a sweetie pie. Shh, she's not even my type. I came down here to give you this. Aw, you're always thinking about me, but I won't need a love potion to reel this one in. Why don't you get your mind off girls for a second? This is the medicine I gave to that black mage in the night. It's sort of like a seed remover. Cool. This will really come in handy. Why am I always helping you? Oh yeah, here's a little tip from the boss. Abilitia. How about never? He's a good friend. So, bird killer and bug killer. Neither of them are going to be that important in the forest, but they'll be useful later. Antibody to prevent poison, which is very good. See, I don't think Vivi has anything, and I don't think I can get him any passive abilities either. Nay, but I can get him Blizzard from the Leather Wrist, and I can get him Thunder from the Silk Shirt, which is the stuff I wanted to get him. And Steiner's alles in Ordnung ist, ja? You'll always be welcome.
Come back whenever you need rest. Rules are rules, so I gotta charge you since you're no longer in Tantalus. Sorry. What do you need?
I need potions. Good lord, do I need potions. Thank you. And a couple of Phoenix Downs won't go amiss. And that's why getting the 10,000 from the crowd of nobles in the beginning is a real big help. Because you can get a bunch of tents, you can get a bunch of good stuff. That'll help you get through the evil forest section. Which, like, I'm not going to have any trouble, because I know what I'm doing, but if you're a first-time player, this can actually be kind of a... There can be some toughness in this section. Okay, let's really liven up the place.
Yeah, let our music do the fighting against those monsters.
This ought to boost morale. This is great. Now, if you have ever played Final Fantasy VII, you may recognize this music. It is Rufus's marching music.
Hey, not bad. I'm gonna go take a look around. Stay on your toes. We'll be leaving soon.
Just a little Easter egg there. So, if I remember correctly, the encounters change here. One thing, they seem to be rather infrequent. There we go. Oh, I forgot to actually do the thing I wanted to do in here. I wanted to demonstrate Magic Sword, but we'll get plenty of chances to do that. But also, I want to get into at least a couple of fights here, because here's one of the few places in Evil Forest where you will encounter enemies in groups of 2. And that's kind of the only way to level up Steiner and Vivi right now, and I want them to get at least to level 2. Anyway, sword magic. Basically, it uses Steiner's MP to cast fire, blizzard, or thunder, except he channels that through his sword, like thus. And it allows him to deal elemental damage, and quite a lot of it, too. Okay, I'm gonna get them to level 3 now. Or rather, nah, it's not gonna be necessary. Like, this is the problem I have with all of these Final Fantasy games. I keep fighting against my own instincts to optimize. And all my little strategies and all the things I've like, habituated myself to doing. In order to make the game easier and faster. Well, not actually faster, slower, probably, from a speedrunner's perspective, but, like, less chance of wiping out a party and dying and going back to a save point, that kind of thing. I'm gonna have to fight against that as we go. Because I also do want to show off things, like, I want to show off all the strategies and all the little things I know about, but, you know.
Huh. No sign of any monsters here. Spring.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be out of here soon, too. Here, take this map. It's gonna be a long trip back to Lindblom.
All right, I'll see you later.
I'm counting on you.
Here, have a letter.
A letter from Kupo. Thanks for the delivery, Kupo.
I think Queen Braun is up to something, but I suspect Princess Garnet even more. She might leave home soon, with a prince on a white horse. Maybe it's just my imagination.
Princess Garnet, didn't she just... Oh, never mind. Kaboom.
Yes, please. Let's see, do you want me to deliver a mail? Ah.
I just received a letter from Stiltskin. Let's read it together, Kaboom.
I'm in a very cold place right now. It's really strange. It wasn't like this last time I came here. But I guess this is why I travel, to encounter the unexpected.
Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here before I get trapped in the ice.
A cold place. Oh, I know where he is, Couple. There must be something strange going on.
And that's it. You have to check multiple times with each Moogle to make sure that you, like, both receive and get the, like, you both give the mail that you have and get the mail that you need to deliver to other Moogles. And I'm just gonna save here again so that if I get killed, I don't accidentally not read the letter from Stiltskin. And here again, you can see like the transition there from pre-rendered background to rendered FMV. You could see the difference in clarity. Between the upscale. Anyway, welcome to the first real boss fight.
There she is.
So, this is the master.
Princess? You stay out of this. Alexander will be disgraced if a mere bandit should rescue the princess.
You think you can handle him on your own? Let's get him, Vivi. So, he has an item that I really want. And that's an Iron Helm. Because it has an ability on it called Level Up, which, as you might be able to tell from the name, helps you level up faster. And that's an ability that you obviously want very early on in the game. So, Focus is Vivi's special ability besides... Yes, cool. That's why it's worth leveling up. That's Vivi's special ability besides his black magic, which every turn you use it, it powers up his magic stat a little bit. And then you unleash that in a spell, and then his magic stat goes back to normal, and then you can focus again. And it basically allows you to get more efficiency out of your mana, especially if you're using like high MP spells, where you can only cast 1 or 2 of them. This can be very helpful.
Phew, I made it just in time. Step aside, I'll take care of this.
Yeah, the hell you will, Blank. Ah, crap. Yeah, there, I got careless for a second and got Sedan knocked out. Blank arriving canceled some of my command inputs, I think. Okay. Revive Sedan, please. And then heal him immediately. And then heal Steiner, because he might cast Thunder again. And then kick his ass. There we go. Ugh.
Princess, please get a hold of yourself.
Sedan, give her the stuff.
Princess, please try to drink all of it.
Is she gonna be okay?
Oh man, what now?
Jeez, we're gonna be surrounded. Let's get out of here. Go! What are you waiting for? Okay, time to do some post-battle healing. Get rid of some blind. And just run, run, run. There'll be a few encounters here, but we're basically just trying to get the hell out of here right now. So if you really want to, you can use these encounters to grind, but it's incredibly inefficient. By the way, Blank, you have a silk shirt, don't you? I'll take that, thank you. And I'll take your iron sword as well, because it'll sell for a bit of money. What are you doing? Something's wrong. What? The entire forest is coming after us. Blank, take care of everyone. What did he mean by that? He's a good friend. By the way, notice that Blank is a zombie? Or at least he's sewn together from multiple different corpses. It's not something that's ever elaborated on, that he's like a flesh golem of some kind, but it's there. Which is another one of the things I love about the character design and the world design of Final Fantasy IX. Poor Blank. Damn it, that idiot! Blank. That's also why I took his equipment. Because I knew he was gonna... Yeah. I hope she gets well soon.
This is all his fault. Have you nothing to say, you filth?
Oh.
Princess.
Steiner? How did I survive? You brought me here?
It is my sworn duty to protect you at any cost.
What are you talking about? It was Vivi's magic and my dagger that got you out of there, Princess. I thank you both.
That monkey deserves no praise. None of this would have happened if you and your band hadn't abducted the princess. And how dare you claim to have rescued her? When we get back to Alexandria, I will...
Steiner. I left the castle of my own will. What a coincidence, eh? We went to snatch her and she wanted to be snatched.
Impossible.
It's true. So, what do you say, Rusty? Friends? Come on, let's just enjoy this camping trip while it lasts.
Camping? You imbecile! Surely even you must know something about the mist. The vicious monsters it spawns, the abnormalities it stirs in the mind and body. Princess, we must leave this dangerous place at once.
You've got to be kidding. She hasn't even fully recovered yet.
Silence! Who asked for your opinion?
All right, tell me. How do you plan to get out of here? We're standing in a valley surrounded by tall cliffs. And last I heard, North Gate and South Gate were sealed off. Yeah, that's what I thought. The princess can barely walk right now. You went through this, you should know. I think we should rest here for now.
I will never follow your...
Steiner! State your sworn duty.
What else? To protect Garnatil Alexandros. Very well. Until the princess recovers, I will guard this place with my life.
Sounds good to me. Vivi, let's get some rest. How you feeling? Good, thanks to that medicine you gave me. Could this be... Yeah, I was surprised too. After we beat that big plant guy, the entire forest got completely petrified. Vivi told me we were able to escape because of your friend. His name is Blank. We must go help him. We can't do anything for him right now. But I can't... we'll come back for him. I'm sure there's a way to cure him. Let's get going. According to the map that Blank gave me, there's a cavern to the south of us. Maybe we can get above the mist through that cavern. Are you alright? Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me. Look, there's something coming.
Wait. Boop. I'm impressed. Boop. First time I've seen anyone escape from evil forest. You must all be strong. Boop. But don't get cocky. Boop. Lots of stronger monsters ahead. Before you go out to the world, Monster will teach you a few things.
So, welcome to the tutorials. Taking the shape of an active time battle, active time event thing.
Hey, bro. What are you going to teach me today? Lots of neat stuff. You're going to love this lecture.
So anyway, a whole bunch of tutorials here if you want them. We don't need them.
Gosh, bro. You sure know a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I have a gift for you. Take this flute. With this flute, you can call us anywhere in the world. Press X to play it. Happy trails.
Thank you.
What the? Who goes there?
Your friends already left.
Princess, wait!
Welcome to the world map. And a lovely overworld theme it has, too. Let's see... How was it that I got to get the map? Oh, no, not what I wanted to do. No. And that marks the end, I think, of this episode. It's a kind of natural cutting off point. Evil Forest has petrified, and so has poor Blank. And I suppose it's gonna have to wait until later to find a way to save him. Now, we have a journey over the landscape through the mist to try and find a way to get back to safety. And if you want to follow me on that journey back to safety, like, comment, and subscribe, and do the other things that with the YouTube algorithm thing with the clicky click and the button stuff, because that makes numbers go up, and numbers going up is ostensibly a very good thing because of reasons. I have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar also, as well as memberships available on this channel if you want to help me out more directly than just, clicking buttons on the website. So if you want to use any of that, I'd be grateful for the help, and if not, that's completely okay as well. Thank you very much for watching, and please remember to wash your hands.